Hi, I'm Alicia Gabriel, the founder and Chief Joy and Vision Officer for Laughing Goddess International and Loving Yourself Thin. I've had so much fun teaching yoga and all kinds of classes for women for 25 years. Now I'm passionate about being here for you. Did you know that you can create the life of your dreams and uplift the world just by being your true self? Now, if you're saying to yourself, yeah, but how does that make me lose weight? I'm going to teach you how the beliefs that we carry in our bodies and in our consciousness directly cause our bodies to either store food as fat or burn that same food for energy. Your knowingness of yourself is everything that urges and guides you in your daily food choices. Are you a woman who most of the time chooses life-giving and non-acidic foods? Or are you one who fills her plate or goes through the drive-thru with carbs and sugars and proteins? Do you want your daily food choices to support the essence of who you are? Do you want to feel free in relationship to food, not sugar addicted, not waking up and thinking first about what you're going to eat, but of how beautiful the sun is filtering through your windows and how the wind as you go out the door in the morning cools or warms you? Do you want to choose clothes that enhance your beauty on a daily basis? Whether that's a fun t-shirt and jeans or a tank top and a flowy skirt, you can feel amazing and beautiful in whatever you wear. I'm going to teach you to love your body as your best friend, your BFF. I'm going to teach you how to stop comparing yourself to celebrities. Don't you want to feel free in your body, to move, to dance? You should feel free in your own body, no matter what weight you are. It's the best feeling ever to be not only free in your body, but free in your relationship with food. And you know, since we're all connected really and truly, your freedom of expressing your gifts, your ideas, and your confidence in who you are give the rest of us a key to shine. So let's get busy right now. Let's start amping your self-value this second. I'd like you to pause this video right now and write down 3 of your own amazing gifts. Who are you? So stop right now. Take your hands off your laptop or your iPhone and tune into yourself. Let's take a deep breath together. So inhale and exhale. And again, inhale. One more time, exhale. What are your gifts and strengths? What do people praise you for? What do you intuitively know that you're more than good at? So hit pause right now and write 3 things on a note card and keep it where you can read it every day. Give thanks for your uniqueness. Give thanks that you've begun a journey of self-awareness and self-unveiling. From here on in, you're going to shine your own light. You'll stop using celebrities as body image role models. You'll learn to love yourself exactly as you are right now, while gently and lovingly aiming for your own ideal body image. Loving yourself thin isn't a boot camp, it's a love fest. You'll love yourself so much that you'll refuse to settle for less than exactly what is best for you on every level. Why settle when you don't have to? You'll learn that you have the power. For around 3 years, I managed the nutrition department and ordered every product in my department for a large natural food chain. And boy, did I have a blast. I helped folks who came into my department looking for relief from an assortment of physical problems, from lack of energy to diabetes. I even once gave advice to a lady whose hamster was losing its hair. I had somewhere around 1,500 hours of training in herbs and supplements, and The fun part was I was flown around the country by different companies that wanted me to train in their products. I learned the active constituents, the contraindications. I loved it. I've looked down microscopes with some of the top nutrition researchers in the country. I felt so lucky. Anyway, the reason that I mentioned that job was that so many women came into the store to ask me how to lose weight and what did I have to give them. I'd ask each one a variety of questions about diet and lifestyle, and each woman would thank me and respond that she was inspired and that she was going to get that whip out and whip herself into shape. And you know, I'd cringe when I heard that. I'd cringe to hear of those relationships with their body. That hurt my heart. Because for several years, I'd been hearing whispers in my ear from the universe, from spirit, from God, that love is the most powerful force in any universe. That took me a while to integrate because 10 years ago, I truly did not know that. I had come from a family and childhood of a violent alcoholic father. I'd had a mother, though, who was loving in many ways, always told me that my dreams were impossible every time I tried to talk with her about what I wanted to create and what I wanted to be. Now, I understand that she was just reflecting her own ideas of what she could create onto me. And if you want more details of my own body image story, when you're through, go to www.laughinggoddessdiet.com or just laughinggoddessdiet.com. I go into a lot more detail than I can here. But anyway, I grew up pretty insecure and super rotten low self-esteem. I didn't want to be noticed. I just didn't want to be seen. When I taught myself how to cook, that was the release of my creativity. I loved blending spices and flavors to make something yummy. My cookie baking helped me to feel good about myself. It gave me a moment of release from living within a restricting family environment, and my cooking tasted darn good. However, that love of food and of cooking began to put the pounds on. I used food to nurture myself because no one else did that. I used food to entertain myself. I couldn't afford to go to the zoo or to drive somewhere fun, but I sure could whip up a savory dish and some yummy, chewy, fudgy oatmeal cookies to go with it, right? I sure could afford to stop at the Tasty Freeze and get a chocolate cone for $1. As I grew into my teen years, around 17 years old, I started practicing yoga from a book in the tiny little library of the farming town that I grew up in. I became so interested in the deeper dynamics of life. When I left Illinois, I chose a small school in mid-state New York in the beautiful Catskills. I decided that I wanted to become a teacher for Indian children on the reservations in the Southwest. At that time, they were just starting a program to teach the kids English and basic school stuff while keeping the traditional ways of life, and I really liked that idea, and I wanted to be part of it. I transferred down to a program at U of A Tucson, Arizona that was initiating the new way of teaching, but I hated the classes that I had to take in order to fill the requirements for my credits. I hated the huge auditorium-style classes with the tiny screen that showed what the board instructor was teaching that day. One day, as I was walking across campus, I saw a little sign on the billboard, "Free yoga classes in the park on 4th Avenue." And my life was changed forever. I became a college dropout, which my parents didn't love, but I was teaching daily yoga classes at 19 years young, and I'd found my soul's path. I got married, moved to Colorado, and had 3 wonderful sons. I learned more and more about life and spirit. I learned that every single person, leaf, mountain, bug, and cloud are all a living part of the web of all life. I finally got it that love really is the essence of every living thing. Love does create every universe. Love is life and growth and success and the most powerful force that we can add to every tool for maximum effectiveness. All of this time I was using tools to work on myself. I was doing yoga every day, meditating, and developing exercises to heal those deep places inside where I didn't believe in myself. That part of me that believed I would never be good enough. That part of me that believed that yummy foods would nurture me and fill those empty places inside. I knew that I had to go for my dreams, even if I was the only one who believed that I could do whatever my heart and vision led me to do. Slowly, as I worked on myself over the years, I came to have immense gratitude for my body that carries me through every year and experience. As I worked with developmentally disabled adults and eventually in Alzheimer's care, my gratitude grew. I began thanking my arms and my fingers, my heart and my inner organs, apologizing to my poor little liver and hormones for eating way too many carbs and sugars. I thank my legs for still being able to walk on the trails and to ride my bike. I thank my body for being a channel for the expression of life force in the form of music. Every month I go to the disabled dance to see my old clients and get a million hugs and experience a love explosion. I spin and twirl and rock out on the dance floor. Dance is one of my passions in life. Later, I'll be teaching a YouTube dance class for those of you who think they can't dance. Now, when I think of my body as a faithful friend, it keeps right on going no matter how I use it to carry myself through life. I want to be as healthy as I can be, not compared to anybody else, not looking like anyone else. Now, I use love on my own self instead of judgment, instead of blame. Years ago, I began to use love as a tool in all of my life. When I have a specific dream to manifest, I add the force of love to that. I visualize my dream as already manifested, and I sparkle it with love. I bring that mental picture to life with love. When I want to heal a relationship with someone, I pour love into them over and over and over. When I want to look for the perfect place to live, I ask that living force of love to lead the way, to find that amazing home that's just right for me. One morning I was meditating, maybe 2 years ago, and went into a deep place inside of myself that was filled with love. As I sat a few moments longer and went deeper into divine love, a knowing opened up inside of me that I am a goddess come to earth to serve and to uplift the web of life. As I sat a moment longer and went even deeper, another knowing opened up inside of me that every woman is a goddess. Well, how can that be? This is true because every woman manifests the energetic dynamic of the divine feminine. Did you know that the Dalai Lama has said that the Western woman will save the world? That's pretty cool. Beneath those layers of self-doubt, of judgment, of anger, and of fear is that core essence in every woman of unconditional love for self and love for all things. Underneath those heavy, dense layers of trauma and of limiting beliefs is your radiance, your grace, your laughter, and your soul purpose. So these many years after my upbringing in that little Illinois farming town and many decades of learning the essence of life, I've created a program that's easy, that is self-awakening, and that is fun. You know, my programs don't change you. They remind you of who you really are. They release the denseness in your being so that your true essence shines. When you're living from a place of your core essence, do you think you'll eat a whole pizza or that you'll crave those awful, cheap, horrible chemical candies? When you have a morning practice to anchor yourself within your inner knowing, will you as easily give in to poor choices as you go through your day? When you are truly loving everything that you see, and when you feel the love from those who surround you, will you need to overeat? You know, the Loving Yourself Thin program really isn't concerned with hip sizes and detailed measurements. We want to give you the tools, the nutritional knowledge, and to give you the wisdom, your own inner guidance, to be able to create your own daily meal plan. I want you to have a lifetime of wisdom that will guide you in every decision. I want you to feel amazing. I want you to shine as the star that you are. A star in your own family, within your business or job. To shine when you dream about what your life can be. And to know that you can achieve anything when you're living from your true self. You want to create a slim and strong body? You've got it. You want to create more money or self-care or daily wisdom? To make the hundreds of decisions that each of us make on an ongoing basis? Do you want to feel free in your beautiful feminine body? Would you love to feel and know that you're wondrously attractive in the best way possible? Everything that you need is here for you. One of my passions in life is sharing everything that I learn with others. When I'm sharing and when I'm giving my own wisdom, that expands my heart, which is the essence of who I am. Then I feel aligned with my heart and my spirit, and I feel awesome. So I'm not holding anything back on creating wholeness of body, mind, and spirit. I've been helping people my whole life to live their dreams, from the cashier at the grocery store to the many classes I've taught in various universities, and classes in my own living room, classes in my own kitchen. One of the kind ladies who sent me a testimonial to use on my site is Kaylee Dendricks from Portland, Oregon. She signed up for one of my past live and local workshops, and you know, she was a little bit quiet in the class. I really had to draw out her life experiences and the belief decisions that she had made about herself and what she was capable of creating in her life. 3 months later, she emailed me with how much she'd gotten from the course. I asked her if she'd email me a testimonial, and the one on my site is part of what she sent. And the amazing part is that she's part of a weight loss circle where all the ladies were asking her what in the heck she'd been doing as she had lost so much weight. And not only that, but her whole self-image had changed. She had moved out of her comfort zone. She opened her heart, and to her surprise, she opened to loving herself exactly as she was in her overweight body. She opened her heart to her own beauty. Her face began to glow. People began to respond to her in different ways. Men began to notice her in different ways than she had been used to. Her life was changed. Her dream had always been to open a beauty shop, believe it or not, and she had not felt that she was qualified to do that because she didn't think she was beautiful. In her mind, to open a beauty shop, you should be beautiful, right? But using the tools in Loving Yourself Thin in this course, she healed some of her inner demons and low self-image. She is now living the life of her long-held dreams with her own beauty shop. And the cool part is she talks to her clients about cultivating their inner beauty. I'm really proud of her. I created this course through my heart and through my own wisdom and laughter. Women who take this course work with issues of body image. We heal those deeper issues and traumas that are held within the cells of our beautiful bodies. We heal the insulting and demeaning thoughts that we've carried in the cells of our bodies. We unveil who we really are, slowly and surely. And sometimes instantly and astoundingly, boom, I get it. Anyone can begin another diet. Anyone can lose weight temporarily on almost any diet. But the diet will end and the weight will return unless the inner drive to use food to numb, to nurture, and to fill up those empty places inside, or to entertain yourself is healed. I'll be your companion on this journey of self-healing and self-awareness. I'll tell you the stories of my experiences, my inspiring visions, and my really stupid moves. I'll give you the cutting-edge nutritional information and our Wise, Sexy, and Free Facebook support group, where you'll get 24-hour live help from your sister goddesses. You'll get to see how powerful Qigong for weight loss is and how cool Qigong master Lee Holden is. I've taken my own journey to self-awakening. I've loved and appreciated my body, forgave and continue to forgive my family upbringing and my own many imperfections. And finally, my body truly is my best friend. I love and appreciate this mass of energetic particles, and so can you. Look on yourself with kindness, with appreciation. And, oh yeah, I've lost 20 pounds in the last 6 months. So, check out what I have to offer you. Listen to your heart. Listen to your gut. Are you really ready to become more than you've dreamed possible? Are you ready to love yourself exactly as you are, while putting up your "this self-image in progress" sign? You'll learn to choose and to savor healthy and delicious foods. I'm giving you some of my favorite yummy and delicious healthy recipes that are just for a woman's exquisitely complex and delicate system. When you sign up for the Aphrodite or the Mazithra package, you'll be notified when I work with other teachers to offer free online classes and healings and fun events just for you. I'm excited to get the next video out for you. I'll be talking a little about the course with you and going over some of the details and exactly what's included, so that love can be unleashed in your own life to help you to create your own best body image. I want you to finally feel like the shining star of your own life, not compared to anyone else, definitely not compared to celebrities. So be your own beautiful. Video 2 is on the way. See you there.